Hi guys, welcome to episode 2 of You're on Loudspeaker. We are here today to be agony aunts.
Or, as we like to call it, struggle sisters. Not scissor sisters, Laura. Struggle sisters.
Struggle sisters.
Yeah, I'm excited.
I feel like I am an agony aunt just in real life. But
my big issue is I think, really good advice. Never take
it.
it.
I don't take my own advice. I'm like, no, don't let someone treat you like that. I'll give like the whole thing. I'll speak to you for like an hour and a half. Mm-hmm. And then when it comes to me, I'll be like, well.
Yeah, well, I'm actually in the same boat as you. Yeah, it's a traumatic time.
It happens.
So what I've done is I've scoured the web.
Ooh.
Looked in some forums, all of that shit, and found some people that are crying out for help.
Oh,
so we're going to try and help them.
We hope you hear this and listen to our advice.
Yeah. And also, if you like this episode, we will leave a, what's it called? A poll, or you can comment, or we'll set up something that you can write in with your anonymous questions, and we'll answer them.
Or
unanonymous?
Yeah.
I don't think that's
even a word.
But you get it. Do you know what I mean?
We're not going to be like, haha, Rachel's boyfriend cheated.
Yeah, because I feel like this is going to be really fun. So if you guys, have any
excited.
pressing things, then let us know. My boyfriend's parents caught us having sex.
Oh, no.
He'd assured me they were out for the day when they came home suddenly. I was half naked in the front room. Now his mother clearly hates the sight of me, and his father keeps giving me weird smiles. My boyfriend claims that they're fine and have forgotten the whole thing, but I feel really embarrassed visiting now. I'm 23. Should I have this out with them? Well, first of all, his dad might be a pervert.
Oh, 100%. Cheeky smiles.
Yeah, I don't know.
And I think that's probably why the mum's pissed, because she knows that
He loved it.
He loved it, yeah. And the living room, really? Like, you couldn't have just gone in a bedroom?
Have a bit of class and decorum. Do you know what I mean?
You know what it is? It's all good and well,
but when you live by yourself, cool.
In your mum's living room where she watches fucking Gogglebox.
Do you know?
Do you know what I mean? With a cup of tea.
Yeah, it's a lot considering that's not your house.
But we're not judging.
No, okay, no, we're not judging.
We're not going to judge because we've all done things that we regret. Right?
I haven't been caught by anyone's anything.
Well, lucky you then, Danny. What I would say is, I personally think, from experience, if that has happened, yeah, it wasn't a living room, but oh well, is the best option is to... I'm not disclosing that information. I'll tell you after.
Okay.
Anyway, if you feel like there's like animosity there because of them seeing your tings, spread out in the living room, you're going to have to talk to them about it. Just be like, listen, I feel really uncomfortable, not because of like this, but I just don't want a problem with you. I'm really, really sorry, and I'm sorry if I've disrespected you in any type of way. I was assured that you weren't coming back, and I do understand that it's obviously a bit of a shock, and I do want to just move past it. See what they say. If they say something bad, then they say something bad. You just got to deal with it.
Yeah, that's really mature of you, Laura, actually. I like that.
What did you think I was going to say?
No. I think it's a good... I just know if it was me, I'd be like, I wouldn't be able to even...
100% you're going to feel sick. You're going to feel like you're going to throw up. But I feel like that's the best way to battle it. Because it's all good and well brushing it under the rug. But imagine you had an issue further down and they're like, well, you had sex in my fucking living room, you fucking whore.
I was going to say make a tape and then give it to the parents as a present. Because I know the dad will enjoy it.
Of the living room.
Yeah.
Another time when they're out.
Here's a reenactment of what you saw and came into. We have actors playing the parts of parents. No, in seriousness, you do have to talk to them.
100%. You just have to.
And just like, even if it's just a listen, even if you own it and you're like, cool, I don't know.
I personally would be like, listen, I understand that's your son, so you're obviously not going to be as mad at him as you are with me, because obviously I'm someone who's not part of your family, who doesn't live there, and
it's
I've
not
sort of disrespected
my house.
you. I understand that. But what I want to say is I love your son, and I don't want there to be any animosity moving forward.
What if she doesn't love him, though? What if...
Well, then that's her issue then. I mean,
Lie!
I think she probably does love him because... Or just do it wasn't me. It wasn't me.
Yeah, say it must be one of his other bitches.
Because it wasn't me.
Do that. Yeah. So one or the other. Do Laura's mature response. Or make a tape. Or just deny all knowledge. Exactly.
Yeah.
So there we go. Problem solved.
Problem solved. Hope it goes well.
Oh. Okay. Next one.
Oh, I'm excited.
For the past year, I'm assuming this lady's a little bit...
Older?
More experienced and mature
okay.
than us, I think. Got a few years on us.
Okay.
Just an assumption. Because I don't have piano lessons. But hey.
You never know.
Yeah, I'm not Dave. For the past year, I've been visiting a man for piano lessons. But what actually happens is we just have sex. I honestly don't know how it all started, but I now pay him £20 every other Thursday for sex in his music room. After an hour...
that is prostitution.
After an hour, I pull on my clothes and I leave. I'm a married woman and feel equally thrilled and guilty about this. Moments after leaving his house, I feel terrible, but then I can't wait to go there again. What's going on?
Firstly, that man is using you for a good time and £20 to pay for his Uber.
He might have just thought, she's never going to learn this piano. She's fucking shit. I'll give her some dick instead. Just pass the time.
You're married. Like, I understand, don't get me wrong, marriage life can be a bit boring. But do you really have to pay for sex?
Yeah, not only are you cheating,
you're paying for it.
Yeah, from someone
That's
that isn't...
sad.
And
we are women.
But
we can get sex easily.
Yeah, you can get paid.
We're not telling you to be
paying.
a prostitute. We just telling you do not pay for dick, okay? It's not worth it.
No, but like...
Well, okay, listen. If
But
you
also,
had a
he's not
boyfriend-
even a professul prostitute. You're paying someone that doesn't even know the industry. Like, what?
£20. You're worth £20.
To be fair, he's getting mugged £20. Is that how low
For
his
him to
self-worth
pleasure
is?
himself, bruv. I think he's happy,
Well,
mate.
I assume she's enjoying it too because she can't wait to go back.
Exactly. So he's enjoying it and getting money to pay for an Uber Eats when he gets home.
Yeah, he's thinking every Thursday, oh, don't need to sort dinner tonight.
Yeah, I've got a takeaway sorted, £20.
Oh.
And she's just there like, ooh, piano. Piano time. Piano, piano.
No, this is bad. Let's think about the husband.
This is what I'm trying to say. So imagine if your husband went out and told you he was going to play the piano and was paying a woman, money.
He was playing with something else.
Yeah. He was...
Yeah, no, that's
pressing notes.
The death penalty.
Yeah, but that would be, oh my God, you're literally paying for prostitution. Like, what the hell is wrong with you? You're paying for prostitution. So why does it make it any better that you are paying a man £20?
I understand that people have like kinks and there's little exciting things, especially when you're married and like times pass. I imagine things can get a little bit stale and I don't know, like routine.
What I want to know is how did you start these piano lessons? Because I need to fucking find out.
Yeah, this is like honestly a 70s porno.
Oh, let me come play your keys.
But I think you have two options. Either three. Carry on as you are. Nobody ever know. Or
yeah, but what happens if her husband goes, you know what? Oh, we're having a family dinner round, rah, rah, rah. Look what I've bought you. I've bought you a grand piano. Play something that you've learned.
And she's going, oh yeah.
Like, she's not going to be able to play, you know, not even that, what's that? I'm hoping she's getting, like, YouTube lessons of how to play piano just so it's not bait.
She could, like, let's be real. If it's an hour lesson, half an hour, we'll do a couple of little just bits just to...
No, but she said she doesn't learn it. She said she just has sex. So she's not even getting her skill level up.
I just think you got to either, like I say, carry on as you are and just live with the guilt, because it's never acceptable to cheat, I don't think, in my opinion. I understand maybe the thrill of it, but then maybe that's something that you can talk to your husband about on the flip side of it, whether you decide to come clean about what you've been doing or you just bring it up separate. Well, that's the thing. We don't know what he's like. Maybe he's a cuck.
Maybe.
Maybe he just is like, okay, I'll watch. Like, you never know.
I want to know why she wanted to learn the piano. That's what I'm interested in.
Well, yeah, because this is the thing. Originally, she must have had the want to go and play the piano. She didn't know she was going in there for sex. So where's that? So
I want to know how that happened.
How's it gone from I want to learn piano to I want to get rubbed down every other Thursday? Like, I don't...
Every week on a Thursday. Oh, that would be so lit. See ya, just going to go play piano. Come back glowing. Oh, I just love the instrument.
Mozart's just so great. It's a sticky one.
No.
But then maybe, I don't know, maybe you need to, it's a call in to spice things.
What did she ask for the advice for? Whether she should continue doing it?
What she said, what's going on?
You're having sex and cheating, hun. That's what you're doing.
That's dissociation and that's a deeper issue, darling.
You need to go counselling. Maybe marriage counselling.
Yeah. I just think, if things are getting boring and that is the issue, if you really look in and that is the issue, that things are not great in your own marital sex life, have a conversation about that. But realistically, the damage is done. Like, if you can live with the guilt of that, then fair play. Not so much.
You know what it is? Maybe it's because it's in a setting where you're not used to. So it's like, sort of like, you know how people have like those sex rooms and whatever?
Yeah.
She's like, oh, piano.
Oh.
Play me.
Yeah.
A little bit on the piano. That would be painful. I don't know how she's doing that. And that's quite loud as well.
Yeah.
Listen, this is my advice to you, hun. Do whatever you're doing, but just spice up your relationship with your husband. If you really need to cheat with a piano person, come on, there's literally like people who go to the gym who are PTs, or, if he is teaching piano, he can't be that interesting.
And if it's some people, though, that whole like cheating thing, like that's where the excitement comes from, whatever. If that's the case,
do role play, bruv.
Yeah, like that's not great because someone's feelings are at stake. Someone might not be into that.
Just do role play and act like you're cheating on your husband. Just do that. If that's your kink and that gets you going, make him pretend to be a pianist and you go pianist.
Good one, Laura.
Penis.
Good one.
That was funny.
The damage is kind of done. You just got to work out your own conscience, I think, from here. And in the meantime, enjoy your piano lessons.
Yeah.
Look forward to hearing something from you soon. Right. Third one.
No. God, these are juicy. Would you ever write on one of these forums and just ask for advice about something? Like, just to let you know, I'm cheating on my boyfriend and my other boyfriend and my other boyfriend.
Hang on, that's not one of my issues. Let's just get that clear.
No, I just meant, like, would you openly say an issue that you're having just to get help from random people on the internet?
Only if it was so, like, fucked up and backwards that nowhere else... Like, for me, I am a serial Googler. Like, if there's something, I don't know.
Oh, I do that.
I write questions in Google all the time. But mine are very just normal, like...
Normal things to ask.
A million other people have been through that and have done that for me. So I just go and, like... And there's websites and shit. Like, I don't need to go into the back end of a forum and be like, I'm pregnant with my sister's wife's donkey. Like, not a thing.
You know what I saw the other day, which is really, really horrible, but I saw a TikTok of a woman. You know the ones where it's like, oh, I just found out, and then it's like that sad music and whatever, it's sort of like trending or whatever. Yeah. Hers was, she just found out that she's pregnant, right? She is like 6-7 months pregnant, so almost giving birth. She found out she's HIV positive. Yeah. So she's like, what the fuck? Because where's this come from? She told her husband, and her husband had been sleeping with her dad.
Shut up.
Yes, and she found out, and she's 7 months pregnant.
Is that, yeah, but is that not for views? Surely that's got to be for views.
No, she did like a whole backstory and everything. She's got the results, everything. She's like, I don't know what to do because I'm having a child and I've got HIV. Like, she's literally about to pop as well. Like, she's fucking huge.
Well, I know that
In the most
HIV
beautiful
is
way
like
possible.
curable.
Yeah,
in this
but
day and
imagine,
age.
I'm
No,
about
no,
to
I
pop out
know.
a child while you've been fucking my dad.
No, don't. That's actually so. That's Jeremy Kyle would have a stroke over that.
I wouldn't even know. If one of my friends came to me, like, I would literally be like, what?
Well, the child's got no dad. Let's just get that straight.
Oh, 100. And I think they've
But
already
then
got a
is
kid
that
together
fair?
as well, who's like 5, I think it was.
I don't even.
That's a bit
Jesus
crazy.
Christ.
Yeah. See, that's something you wouldn't put on a forum, innit? But she put it on
But
TikTok.
put it on TikTok. Mad. That is crazy.
Yeah. It's not great, is it?
Well, best of luck to her. Maybe her kids will be like her.
I
Like,
don't know. Imagine the kid comes out looking just like him.
oh, don't. I think about that a lot sometimes, like with like women who like the dad is, I don't know, whatever,
A
just
dickhead.
not a good person, and then the kid looks just like them. Like, I don't know if you've. I'm not gonna get into it because I could be talking about it for fucking 6 years. Vanderpump Rules is the best reality TV show ever. Anyway, long story short, one of the cast members, Lala, she was with this guy, Randall, and they, I don't know if they were engaged, had a baby, like, he was minted. He was like a producer or a director in like Hollywood. Turns out he's like a mini Harvey Weinstein and has been doing like casting couches and like he's disgusting.
Oh.
The baby,
Looks just like him.
I'm not gonna lie, like the spitting image, like, and it's so messed up.
I always find that crazy.
But honestly, Vanderpump Rules, you should so watch it. It's
I will give it a try.
it's the best. Anyway, I digress. Okay, this one's not like a mess.
Oh no.
My partner works away for 6 months of the year, month on, month off. We met on Tinder a few years ago.
Oh, there we go.
He lives 2 hours away.
Oh, there we go.
Now we're looking at buying a house, and firstly we were looking halfway. Now he solely wants to live in his home city and expects me to move away from my family, but 5 minutes from his. Like, there's no such thing as compromise. What should I do? I told him to buy a house on his own and I want no part in it, but is that right? Do I deserve better? His parents are also very controlling and want him to live nearby. He's a grown man who cares about his parent. Yeah, like...
Get rid of him. Sorry, if there's issues with his family being controlling, you're always going to have an issue. Secondly, you're uprooting your whole life to another city, town, whatever, with a controlling family. You're not going to do well.
Yep.
I would tell him, fuck off, yeah, and
Fuck your face.
fuck your face, yeah. Tell Charlie, yeah. Yeah, we'll put the clip in so you guys understand.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah.
That's just a no from me. I wouldn't be able to do that. What, uprooting my whole life just to make you happy? No.
It's just like a lack of consideration, to be honest. Like your life's more important than mine. That's how I would feel.
I want to know what job he has that he comes back every single other month.
Yeah. And that's the thing as well. Not only that, but you should be... I'm assuming that the woman, she is at home all the time and he's away for 6 months of the year. So why the fuck are you calling the shots about where I spend 6 months that you're not even here?
I say cut
You should
him.
want me to be around people that I know, not your fucking family. Like,
Yeah.
I need that when you're not there.
Cut
No.
him off. Cut him off.
And I think as well, even if that was me and I moved and did that, I would always have like a little bit of resentment, I think, that you thought that your lifestyle and your life and your family and whatever were more important than mine. Because it started as a compromise. So where did that energy go?
I think he is as honest as you think he is.
And you can find someone that is around 12 months of the year.
Yeah.
That will be willing to make those compromises.
Oh, 100%.
Like, that's not good enough. It's not cutting the mustard for me.
No, I just think that's just wrong. I don't think it should be like that.
No. And I get that it can't
and
always...
Tinder, really? That's what you're basing this whole thing on? Tinder? Like, you're going to trust a man who you met on Tinder?
Not even, like...
And you only see him every other month. Oh, no. Every 6 months of the year, he's just vanished.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound right.
And I don't know what kind of money he's bringing to the table. I don't know.
I mean, if he wants to buy a house, then cool. But...
And if the 6 months he's there, he's lovely and whatever, then that's great. But he's still clearly not considering how you feel when it comes to serious shit. I don't know. And I get that it can't always be 50-50 in a relationship. And sometimes you got to make sacrifices. But that is That's a big sacrifice. Big sacrifice to make.
100.
Especially when you're not happy with it. Like, you can't. You'll just end up holding it against him. Or I would.
I would as well.
Maybe I'm just a bit of a bitch.
No, I would. We're both bit of bitches.
So we're agreeing that she's ditching him.
Oh, yeah, ditch him. Get out of there while you can, honey. Buy yourself a house with someone else.
Okay, let's do a couple more. Okay. I'm currently 22, going to be 23 very soon, and I can't help but feel like there's something wrong with me. I've never been in a relationship, serious or otherwise. I've never had a fling or my first kiss or even been on a date. It's not like I don't want to. All my family and friends around me are engaged or have partners and are always asking me if I'm seeing anyone. It's getting to the point I just avoid gatherings as I know I'll have to say no and come up with some flimsy excuse. When the real reason is I have no idea. It's not from lack of trying, I just don't seem to meet people, or when I do, I usually get overlooked. Aww. I've tried dating apps, but haven't got anywhere. It's getting to the point where even I'm concerned. At this point, even if I were to find someone, I've never been on a date or kissed someone, and I'm still a virgin, would they think I was strange? No.
Because you'd have to say, I'm saving myself for the right person, because some men love that shit. But firstly, girl, go get a makeover. Because if whatever you're doing is not working,
oh my God,
just go get a little makeover. You'll be calm.
Yeah, that's a tricky one, because like it's not like she's not trying.
Yeah, but that's the problem. This is what I'm trying to say, is like every single person's asking her, oh, why is it not happening? If she's been on dating sites, she's been on everything. That is big trying. It's not like, oh, I just meet someone out and I try and it doesn't work out. She's like actively going to look for people to do this with, and yet it's not working. Change it up, girl. Change your hair color or something.
Yeah.
Have a makeover. Get your eyelashes did.
I mean, the easy, corny response is like, love yourself first. Like, you
yeah,
gotta
but she
do
has
that.
for 22 years, hun.
No, but the thing is, does she? Like, we don't know. Maybe she comes across as insecure, or maybe... But then people aren't even experiencing a first...
because they're bastards.
But this is the thing. She's going on dating sites and talking to... And then not even going on a date. Like, it doesn't even get to the first date. So that's where I'm a bit confused.
Chat.
Yeah. You need, like, your sassiest friend to write to these guys for you.
Yeah. That's what I do.
Well, but I don't think...
For me.
I don't think it's good to avoid, like, talking about it or going to, like, social things because you don't want to talk about it. Like, there's no shame in it. Like, okay, for 22 years, 23 years, you haven't. Now you want to. That's fine. You just got to...
Everyone has
try
their
some
own
things
pace.
out. Exactly. And, like you said, like... I don't think that most people would be bothered by that. No. If anything, for a lot of guys, in my opinion, would be like, oh, shouldn't have sex with anyone. Like that whole body count.
If anything, that's like a blessing to them.
Yeah, which is just a whole different thing. But I don't think it's a big deal. And yeah, maybe you just gotta spend some time working out what you want. Obviously to date, but like who?
Yeah.
I don't know, and just put some do some self-care, put some more love into yourself. And talk to people about it. Maybe your friend knows someone that you thinks would be a really good thing.
Instead of being like, oh, don't ask me.
Yeah, because they might think that you don't want to go and do that. And then so they're not, I don't know, they're not trying to help you out. Like, one of my friends was single for ages and was like, right, we're going speed dating. Like, I'm just going to sit there and you're just going to go through it. And she was like, blah, blah. But like, people want to help.
Push people.
Yeah.
That's what I made my friends do.
Yeah.
So now I reply for them because it's so fun. I love it. Do
you know what we should do for a podcast episode? We should Look at Hinge profiles.
Yeah.
We should so do that. We're going to do that. Okay.
I love that.
We'll schedule that in. Okay. Let's do 2 or 3 more.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I can tell it's juicy.
It's just, I feel like it's one that we can really like.
Oh, yeah.
Give
I'm
some
ready.
good advice.
Give it to me.
That's what the piano woman said.
Give it to me.
Okay. After
D
break
sharp.
We're going to do the Mary Had a Little Lamb routine, okay? Oh, that poor woman. No, poor husband. Fuck's sake.
Oh, I'm going to cry.
After breaking up with her boyfriend 2 years ago, my friend continually gets involved with terrible men.
Oh, sounds like me.
Who clearly are only after one thing, even though we know she really wants a relationship. I've tried to give my advice, but she never listens, and it's now having an effect on our friendship because I'm tired of hearing about these douchebags. What should I do?
Mind your own business, hun. That's what I would say. No, I'm joking. You know what it is? I've been there, done that. But you know what? If you're getting sick and tired of hearing about your friend's issues with men, then you're not that good of a friend because you've got to put up with some shit. Do you know what I mean? Whatever makes her happy. If she's going out to meet these guys and do whatever they're doing and she's not meeting the right guys, a lot of people do that. Do you know what I mean? I've been there.
But I think there's a difference between that and then going out looking for it. You know, some people, like, you get, like, attracted to, like, he's a dickhead.
Yeah.
Not me personally, but, like, I know
you know what it is? I feel like when you get out of a relationship, and this is what I said to my friends as well, when you get out of a relationship, you look for something that's not like that, but you tend to go for same
patterns
sort of person,
yeah,
because you get addicted to the toxic side of things. So when people say, oh, he's too nice, I'd walk all over him, it's because you're used to the dickheads. So you then don't go for those nice people, even though they're like probably the nicest person ever and you probably would marry them.
Yeah.
You go for the people who are very toxic because you like those ups and downs. It's like anything you can get addicted to. You get addicted to when it's really, really good, and then when it's shit, you're like, oh, I fucking hate him. But that's the reason you keep going back, because it's that addiction, and you can't break that cycle until you start healing from things that you've been through. So what I would suggest is tell her to heal from her past trauma, i.e. her ex-boyfriend or whatever. Yes, she's been doing her thing, because some people say you have to get under someone to get over someone. Cool, you've done that. Now heal from the pain you've been through so that you don't go for those toxic people again.
Yeah.
And there you go. I'm telling people advice that I do not listen to myself.
Dr. Laura, struggle sister in the fucking house. That is, yeah. No, I agree.
It's a toxic cycle. That's the thing.
You need to spend some time by
and
yourself.
If anything, it makes you toxic as well. Because then if you met a nice person, if you get too unraveled in that toxic cycle and you get so addicted to it, when you finally meet someone nice, you're like, oh, I'm going to walk all over him.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Why is he being so nice? Oh, that's cringy.
Yeah.
No, he's just being a nice person.
Yeah.
Like, that's what every
you should
single
want that
woman
for yourself.
wants.
Yeah.
Why do you want someone who's going to be like not replying to you for 24 hours and you're wondering what he's doing?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, absolutely. I think for the friend though, because like you say, I've been in that position too, like as a friend, and you're like, oh, here we go again. And it is frustrating. I understand the frustration. And I agree with you that you do have to, this obviously, yeah, that's kind of what you sign up for in a friendship. Like, you help your friends through that kind of thing. But it got to the point with me, with one of my friends, where I said, listen, I'm not wasting my breath on this anymore. I have had this conversation with you 100 times. Nearly every day I'm having these same conversations. She was in a relationship, so it was a little bit different. But he was a dickhead, so same vibe. And I said, like, I'm not wasting my breath on it anymore. It's actually taking from my energy now for you to not listen to me. Like, you know how I feel about it. I've told you a million times how I feel about it. We can talk about other things. We can go and do things. We can whatever. But until I see that you want to change your situation and you actually care about being happy, I can't do that for you. Yeah. So I'm not wasting my breath anymore.
Definitely. You know what it is? I've had those conversations before, and now I take it in like a different way. So if you're upset about something, I will just be like, you know what, tomorrow we're going out, we're going to do something fun. Let's go, like, make yourself look cute or rah, 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 rah. When they go out, they completely forget about everything. And so that's the way that I sort of push healing onto them. Like, I will just be like, listen, like, and if you want to sit there and cry afterwards, after the night out, that's fine, because you've had that time out and you've been like, you know what, actually, I don't fucking deserve that shit. And rah, rah. That's what you need to realize. But you're not going to realize that just by keep going back and talking to like multiple people who are dickheads, because they're going to make you feel less about yourself. And that's one thing about that toxic cycle, is you're always going to be chasing that, oh, does he actually like me? Oh, rah, rah, rah. And you start to question yourself, which shouldn't be a thing anyway, which is why you need to remember who the fuck you are. Yeah. And then you'll be good. Yeah. So my advice to the girl whose friend obviously is in this situation is, just do fun things with her, because then it will take her mind off these toxic men. Yes, she might complain. Everyone complains about boys. Boys are dickheads. Like, women are as well, but men, we're talking about men here. Like,
and men just don't talk about it in the way that women do. Like, 99% of women's conversations are how shit men are.
We tend to talk about it because we like getting emotional support. Yeah. So if the emotional support you're giving isn't working, take it a different way. Take them out, do fun things, let them meet other people, and then soon, who the fuck is that guy that I was talking to? I don't even remember who he was.
Exactly. And if it's getting to the point where it's like messing with your energy or how you feel or bringing you down more than, if you feel you're too invested in it and there's nothing you can do, then just remove yourself from that part. It doesn't mean the whole friendship is ruined. It's just that part right now you can't do any more than you've been doing. You've tried everything. Like, cool, that's fine. But yeah, and also your friend should just spend some time by herself, I think. Like, just not date for a bit.
And I think just be
it's so scary when you come out of a relationship to be by yourself. Yeah. And actually that, in my opinion, is where the healing is, because you don't have all of these distractions and you're not moving from person to person trying to find that same thing. Like, you're actually taking time out to just
also get to know yourself without that person as well.
Exactly, because you've probably changed in the time that your relationship has... You know, take time to like learn the lessons that you need to learn.
100.
We're so good at this.
I know.
I'm actually proud.
Maybe we should just start this.
Yeah, let's do it. We'll do, I don't know what we'll call it. The struggle shop. Bring in your struggles and we'll fix them up.
And we will talk to you. We'll do like a chat show.
That would be good. That would be good. Okay. Is going clubbing with your boss ever a good idea? My birthday's coming up and I want to invite my colleagues, but I'm not sure how it will go down. Depends on so many things, I think. Depends on where you work, your relationship with your colleagues.
Whether you can be really, really drunk around your colleagues. If
there's anything that you think you can't say that you might if you're drunk. Like, there's so many things.
Yeah.
I think, regardless though, best practice is just don't. Like, a colleague's fine, but your boss is like not actually your colleague. You work for them, not with them.
Yeah, and they can just
exactly. It's a different. It's like it's a little bit different. Well, it's very different. But like going clubbing with your parents, or do you know what I mean? Like, it's a little bit.
Yeah.
Again, that depends on your relationship with them, but in general, it's a different.
I would just say no. I just wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
No.
I just think it's the safest.
Not your boss.
Yeah, it is. They are completely different things.
Invite your boss. I'm just saying, I wouldn't.
I just think it's safer that way. Like, protect even colleagues is a hard one. It again depends on your relationship with them.
No, but imagine you went out, you was really, really drunk, you had an argument with one of them, and then you've got to go see them on Monday morning. They just avoid the drama. Have you not got friends outside?
But then imagine that as well. That not only have you had, but you've had an argument with your boss. Like, it's not even like you have to sit next to them in the, you know, the cubicle next to you, and like they're in the big office, and now you've got issues with them. You've for what, your birthday, to blow out a few candles, relax, it's okay. Yeah, get some friends.
Where are your friends?
Get a hobby.
Where are your friends? That's what I want to know.
Yeah. Or hey, don't go clubbing.
Yeah.
Just go and do something else. Depends how much you care, I think, is my opinion.
Yeah.
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 Or just don't.
Just no. It's a no for me.
Okay. My boyfriend and I have been dating for 5 years and want to move in together, but he earns a lot. I already know what you're going to say.
Oh, no.
But he earns a lot more than I do, and I'm worried it's going to become an issue because I want to pay my way, but I can't afford as much as he can. What can we do to stop this becoming awkward?
Him pay for the whole thing.
Yeah, I knew that was coming. So, yeah, cool.
No, listen. As long as this is what I would say, actually. Sometimes people are going to earn more than others, yeah? But what I would say is either you pay your way and you give as much as you can, and that's still a contribution, and then you maybe give in other ways.
I don't know why that sounded, sorry.
Not like sexual ways, but like, it could be like, oh, I'll do like all the washing and cleaning and all of that.
I'm going to make dinner this time.
Like the things that make a house a home. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if he's going to be able to pay more than you, like personally, I would think, okay, cool, I'm still going to pay my way and whatever, but I can do it in other ways that maybe would help him in the long run. So it's like, you can give back, especially if he's making a lot more than you. I think he would be more understanding if you just said, listen, this is how much I make a month. This is how much I can give on top of like other things that I've got to pay for and this. And he'll probably be more understanding because men genuinely want to be like a provider. But as long as you're paying your way and you have like other things
as long as you're not taking the piss and taking it for like granted that's you're gonna be paid for. Yeah.
And plus, if you pay your way, he can never kick you out of the house because realistically, you can be like, I still paid my way, hun. Whereas if he's like, no, I paid for the whole fucking rent every single month. Yeah. No, he could be like, get out.
I would never want someone to be able to tell me that they have done something for me that I couldn't have done for myself. Like, no, thank you.
Yeah, no.
But
independent women.
Yeah, to an extent, but hey, you can still look after me. Like, this is
and
the
I'll
thing.
look after you.
Yeah.
I'll do,
I don't know. I saw a video actually, Matthew Hussey on YouTube, obsessed with him. But there was like a video and someone had a really similar problem. And he was like, and I completely agree. He was like, have the conversation and be really open about it. And then you say like, here's what I can offer. Like you said, here's what I can offer. I don't want it to become a thing that you think that I'm taking for granted, that you're paying more or that you're carrying the weight of it. Like, I'm being really transparent with what I can afford. Yeah. And then it's kind of in his hands of whether he meets you there and you both offer the same amount, or he's like, no, I'm willing to do that. I want to do that. Yeah. Blah, blah, blah. And then you've had that conversation.
And
you've
it's
been
honest
transparent
as well. It's not like you're being like, oh yeah, no, that's fine. Like, and then you're
struggling.
Yeah.
Exactly. Because he wouldn't want that either. And then that's going to cause a strain on your relationship. But and also if you're thinking of moving in together, these are the kind of things you need to be transparent about, in my opinion.
100%.
Like, I wouldn't move in with someone that I don't know
will be all
what
right
they're earning or like what they're like. These kind of conversations have to happen. Sometimes an awkward conversation will save so much shit later down the line if you just don't talk about it. So
because you feel like I've been transparent about everything. Yeah. If you now have an issue, that's fine, but I'll take myself elsewhere and you can pay the whole rent yourself.
Exactly.
Fuck off.
Exactly. And I think as well, there is this whole like, feminism, great. Independent women, great. All for it. Wow, well done. However, I, at the minute, am so like we've had conversations about it in the office that I'm like, I just actually want to be looked after for a bit. And I think that is in a woman's DNA to sometimes just want to be not provided for. Because like I say, I wouldn't want someone to do everything for me. And I felt like I was relying completely on someone. Yeah. But it's nice to have someone that you can lean on that is willing to be that support. And you need that like...
you know why?
That
it's
masculine figure.
Yeah, you want that masculinity. Like, you want someone to be the provider or whatever, but you're still paying your way. But it's like you would like that, so you feel like you're safe in a safe space. And
that is exactly it. Like, I saw a quote the other day, and it was basically like, "Oh, let me find it. You talk, Laura." I think you just have to sometimes have someone to look after you. Like, not even in like every aspect. It can literally be like the smallest things. But this should be
like, babe, have you eaten today? I'll get you some food on the way home. That's like,
things like that. Things like that mean it's more than just the act in itself. It's like the intention
it's like
behind it.
You thought about me and you want to look after me, so you've done something. Like that feels good. It feels better than me being like, oh, I'm hungry.
Oh, my stomach's rumbling. You can hear it, and you're just gonna just sit there and go, oh, eat then. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Come on,
we
bro.
want that big dog energy.
Yeah. The quote was, stop dating men who bring the survival out of you instead of the softness. And I think that that's so true. I feel like for women,
100.
that whole like independent woman thing.
Period.
The independent woman, it's like, again, I'm not knocking it. I'm really not. But in a relationship, I feel like you have to set at least a bit of that aside, and I'm independent and I can do everything for myself. I'm sure you can do everything for yourself, but accept, like, I want to be in my feminine energy. I want to be soft. I want to be nurturing.
Be in my soft girl era.
Yeah, like,
this is what I've been saying for ages. I don't want to
but
be
you can't
a
do
big
that.
dog. Like, I don't want to be doing this anymore.
But you can't do that, in my opinion, unless you feel safe to do that by someone 100%. That is going to feel that independent.
Why? Because we have built up our guards so that we are like protected ourselves. Once we let that guard down, we're soft, because you have taken my masculinity away from me, because I've had to look after myself.
You've had to be masculine and feminine.
You take that and I'll be a soft girl for you. Yeah. I will do anything you want.
I said to my boyfriend the other day, and he actually got really offended because he didn't understand what I was saying.
Oh no.
I was like, I need to be bless his heart. I mean, he puts up with a lot. I was like, I need to be more in my feminine energy, so I'm going to need you to step more into your masculine. He was like, I am masculine. I was like, no, you don't get it.
I wasn't saying you're not.
I was like, we both have both energies. It's not about that. I was like, it's just, sometimes I just want to be cute. Let me be cute sometimes. I don't always want to be just like let me be cute. But
no, 100%.
I hope that answered your question. Whoever wrote that in, that was a long old. God. Let's do a quick fire last one, because we are running out of time.
Big dog.
Okay. We're really gonna try not get carried away with this one.
Oh no, I can't. Once I put my 2 pence in.
My boyfriend and I have been together for 3 years, and although I love him, I find him incredibly frustrating.
That's normal. That's normal.
I suppose I'm a rather here's why. I suppose I'm a rather driven person, keen to get on with my career, but although he's a brilliant writer and musician, he doesn't do anything about it. He works in a warehouse, but when I suggest a job more suited to his skills, he does nothing about it. All he wants to do is drift along, and seeing him waste his talents like this is depressing. How do I get him to see sense?
You know what you do? You take things into your own hands. Get yourself a studio session, get him in there as a present, and once he sees that he can do it, it's that consistency. If you know that you're doing something and you're seeing like it happen for yourself. It's like if you go to the gym, at first you're like, fuck, I don't want to go to the gym.
Yeah.
I look, oh, that's so long. Once you see that progression, you want to go, because it's like, oh, this is sick. I can see my bum growing.
Yeah.
I can see my abs coming through.
Yeah.
Not like us, like, you know what I mean? But
yeah, we're like, yeah, we can relate.
Yeah. But like, it's that progression. Once you have, like, if you're getting sick and tired of telling him, do something. Actions speak louder than words. Tell him, you know what? I booked you this because you're so good. I just thought you could have some fun.
Yeah.
Once he gets into it, he's going to be like, rah, I love that. Then it's that ambition to be like, oh my God, I can do this. Like, I can actually do it. Because right now he's stuck in that rut where he's working in a warehouse. He's doing this for fun. And it's like, that is a big risk to be like, right, cancel the warehouse. I'm going to go and play music around the world.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't work out for everyone. But once you see that he, like,
once he sees it,
once he sees that he can do it, it's only going to be like a consistency thing. Like, you just have to push him to do it. Maybe buy 4 or 5 sessions of a thing. It could be expensive, but it will be worth it in the long run if it's going to make you feel better.
But also, I'm going to just shit on the woman a little bit here.
Be supportive,
like,
bitch.
You're driven, cool. You want to do this, and this. That's amazing. Good for you. I'm sure he's supportive of it because you haven't said otherwise. I'm sure he's like, yeah, do your thing. Cool.
Yeah.
That's great. Why now is what he does with his life your problem? Why have you made that now your problem? Because realistically, I understand it's a partnership.
Like a mother.
Yeah, like, it's a partnership, cool. But he is his own person. That's his journey to take. And you may be pushing him the other way by being naggy and saying, yeah, you should be doing this.
Because then it's more like a chore rather than
yeah.
actually something he enjoys.
Maybe he's happy in his warehouse going through, like, he doesn't seem too bothered about it. Maybe he is, and you know
he's just being that masculine energy where he's like,
a consistent,
I'm going to get a consistent job so I can pay the way and look after my women. But you are being selfish.
Yeah, and it's very lovely and your heart's in the right place that, you know, you want him to use his skills, but that actually isn't your call. That is his thing to figure out, and you can only do so much. Like the studio, that's nice because you're nurturing that thing.
Yeah.
It might
it's
be
not naggy. It's like,
no.
I've done this because I love you and I want you to excel in what you're happy with doing.
Even if it's just as a hobby, or even if you want to use those skills in that way, and then it's for him to be inspired to do more. But realistically, if you really are that frustrated by it, by what he's doing with his own life, it's not affecting you. His job doesn't affect you. You're not saying you can't pay the bills or whatever else. If what he is doing and the life choices that he is making that don't affect you are bothering you that much, leave him. Find someone that is as driven as you. That's clearly something that's important to you. Yeah. It's not as important to him,
but
and that's okay.
How would you say that he's not driven if he's working, like, probably long hours if he's working in a warehouse as well? He's hustling to get money, and you're trying to say that he's not driven. He's driven in his own way. It's coming across kind
of snobby, I can't lie.
Like, oh, I'm that bitch.
Yeah, like, I'm driven, I'm doing this and that.
So everyone doesn't have the same route of success and like being driven.
And
like,
not everyone has the same idea of what being successful is. Maybe for him being successful is having a family. Yeah. Or being happy.
That's what they need to establish.
Yeah, like if he is genuinely happy doing what he's doing, if he's not, that's a different story. And I don't know, I'm just going off what she wrote. But if he's happy and he's okay, and she's happy and she's okay, and their relationship other than this is okay, what's your fucking problem? Like, let him breathe. Yeah. He might not be as driven as you. That's fine. That's not your life. You go be driven. That's fine. Like, she wound me up. So, yeah. On that note, bitch.
We're going. Because you've upset us.
Yeah. Our energy for helping people is
also our energy for the day.
We've got to go and recharge now. But that was really fun. I enjoyed that.
I love doing this. I feel like we're actually like quite good at giving advice. Yeah. Maybe we should just start this as a new job.
We're going to do a phone in. Yeah, we will.
I think
we'll be driven.
We'll be driven, bitch.
But thank you for listening and joining us. This is episode 2 of You're on Loudspeaker. You can watch this on YouTube and you can listen and watch on Spotify. Anyway, you get your podcasts. Join us next week. We're going to be talking about OnlyFans. Very excited about that.
We're excited.
I don't even know. Laura's taking the reins on this one, so we will see.
I'm excited.
Yeah, me too. But yes, thank you for listening, and we will see you next time.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye.